To Hornery. Ball got tipped out of bounds. Oh, it's going to go Sydney's way.
Yeah, clearly deflected out of bounds.
So Lau Pepe impounds it for the Kings. They lead this one by 2. 2 minutes gone here at Ulverston. And an offensive foul.
There.
JackJumpers get the turnover. Back in offense, they trail by 2. Air now. Hornery over to Richards in the corner. Richards shot fake, goes inside himself, draws the foul.
Great strong take there by Jacob Richards.
Substitution for the Kings with number 12, Kawat Noi, coming on to replace Kelly Lau Pepe.
It's another guy that can heat up from the three-point line, Coley, is Kawat Noi.
Had a very good year for the Kings last season. 14 and a half points a game.
It's very streaky from beyond the arc, Coley. He likes to let it fly as Richards converts on the second free throw. Tie ball game here at 7 apiece.
Richards, a team high 5 points. Malawach drives in on air and was just too big, too strong. Drops in for 2 and drew the foul as well. Malawach had a big season up at Mackay Meteors in the NBL 1 North. In the NBL off-season, averaged 23.5 per game, 6 rebounds a game. Into his 3rd season now at Sydney. Be looking to make a bigger impact this season. Misses the free throw, but they get the offensive board, the Kings. Awan into Suarez. Oh, it's a lovely find there from Awan into Suarez. Suarez active early on the scoreboard. Kings lead by 4. Drimmick. Richards. Can't get it to drop. Kings off and running again. Now Dellavedova, hot early. Oh,
another
great find in there, Suarez for the alley-oop. Suarez just dieting on alley-oops at the moment.
Dives hard on those on-ball pick and rolls, Coley. Knows what he wants, and they find it at the rim for him.
So it's the Kings by 6. Richards, now Drimmick, captain tonight. Here goes Hamilton again. Works his way inside. The pass to Air was just a stray. Air could handle it out of bounds. Kings ball.
Yeah, just a little bit stagnant there on that set by the JJs.
It was an issue for them last year, JJ. When they were good, they were very good. There was just a few too many times when the offense just got clogged, didn't it? Kings moving the ball around beautifully here at the moment. The 3 ball was off. Hornery. Nothing but net. Harrison Hornery.
Don't know a lot about him, Coley, but didn't hesitate and popped there on that at that wing 3 there.
Played with the Rockhampton Rockets during the NBL 1 North season. Averaged 13 points a game, 6 rebounds. Played college at USC Spartans. It's a pretty reasonable program to be playing at. Drimmick.
That's a good look for Ben Air.
Yeah,
long on that 3 ball.
He's Noi. Now Dellavedova. Suarez sets the screen for him. A little bit of movement there. Delhi, bully ball there from Matthew Dellavedova on Ben Air. And Ben Air went flying.
This tells him about it too. I don't know whether Delhi's still wearing some school socks there though, Coley.
And just The refs blew the whistle. I'm just trying to work out what actually happened there.
Not sure. We've got some subs here for the Kings with Davis checking in for his first minutes as a Sydney King, replacing Dellavedova.
And Louis Bleachmore, who's wearing number 25, not 24, as we had on our team sheet. He's in as well. And Jack Jumpers are going to swing in action. Majuk. Will be well known to Jack Jumpers fans. And coming off is Harrison Hornery.
So Majuk, NBL 1 South last year, Coley with Ballarat. Previously too was with Southeast Melbourne as a training player last year.
I'd say we may have had a little bit of a tech foul there, maybe on the bench for the Jack Jumpers after that Dellavedova play. Obviously, and just looking at the bench tonight, Scott Roth not on the bench, but he's just off to the side here. So clearly not doing much coaching tonight, Scott. He's leaving up to his assistants, Mark Radford, who's in charge, along with Jared Weeks and the new man on the roster, Nathan Brereton, as Hamilton rattles in the 3-point. Sorry, not Hamilton. That is David Johnson, the other new import.
DJ in.
Both running reasonably similar hairstyles.
Looks similar out there, Coley. Oh, quite an eye down. Main Street gets the 2 to roll off the layup. Just got past Jacob Richards there with that penetration. Oh, just too high again.
Pass there from Hamilton to Johnson. Johnson need to be about a foot taller to get near that one.
So Hamilton's just a couple of turnovers on some sloppy passes. Right idea, execution just not on point.
So Kendrick Davis, who's been on the court for about a minute now. He's got his first bit of offence here. Excitement machine that. There's going to be a foul there on Jacob Richards. And continuation called. The points count there from Kawat Noi. He'll go over the line for the N1.
Tiger Campbell's checked in too for his first stint with the Jack Jumpers, Coley, replacing the injured Sean McDonald.
And great to see some minutes here for Tassie young gun Logan Gibson coming on to replace Jacob Richards.
Yeah, both you and I were impressed with him with his debut season with the Northwest Thunder. 18-year-old from Launceston, plays NWBU with the Devonport Warriors. Had an outstanding year for them. Super talent.
So Kings up by 7 here. 4:35 left to go in the first quarter. NBL pre-season action from Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston. Tiger Campbell now.
Got a lot of hair, Coley.
That's a lot.
Oh, good footwork.
He's got a lot
there.
of moves as well. Drops it in for 2.
Yeah, prodigy out of UCLA, Coley. Dynamic point guard. Gets a few more inches with that hair, though, Coley.
So Davis finds the open 3-shooter there, who was Bleachmore. Jackies end up with the ball. Cross-court pass here, Johnson. Oh, he thought about going through the opening there. Decided against it. Now Campbell. The delightfully named Tiger Campbell, the Jack Jumpers marketing team dream to have a Tatty Tiger. And the shot gets the ball there, does Hamilton.
This little wombat dribble got to his spot. Nice little pull up, got the bounce. Kings by 3.
Here goes Noy again. Oh, he lost the handle, out of bounds, and Jack Jumpers ball. Another substitution for the Jack Jumpers with Nick Marshall coming on for his first bit of court time in Jack Jumpers green.
Yeah, good signing for the Jack Jumpers, Coley, in the off-season.
And a timeout also called here. 3:21 left to go in the first quarter here at Harcourt Stadium, Ulverston. The Sydney Kings leading the Jack Jumpers 20-17 in this NBL pre-season clash. So looking forward to seeing Nick Marshall go around. Been a star at Mount Gambier for many years in NBL 1. Played New Zealand NBL. Played New Zealand NBL this off-season and was part of the title-winning Wellington Saints outfit. Averaged nearly 20 points a game there. So Looking forward to see what he can bring to the JackJumpers after a stint with the Adelaide 36ers. But overall, Mo, just looking at the rest. You've turned us off there completely, Deb. You've turned us off completely. Yeah, right out.
So just playing with the audio here at the moment, trying to get that right.
Sounding a little bit better, I think. I can hear you, you can hear me. We're going okay. But just looking at the roster tracking it for the NBL during the off-season, there's no bad teams in NBL for season 25-26. It's loaded.
Yeah, it is. Look, it's just got to come down to who stays healthy, just the system that they put in play and the camaraderie and who gets it going. As a nice extra pass to Nick Marshall in the corner. That one's short. Offensive rebound by the JJs.
Campbell drops it in after the foul. Did they call continuation?
Caught on the dribble still.
Back underway here. Marshall now attracts a crowd. Oh, was met there by Awan, who batted it away. Kings back in offense now. Lau Pepe, head of steam.
Push off with the left, but got away with it.
Nice set of breaks there on the Kelly Lau Pepe shoes. And the Kings back up by 5.
Yeah, the Pepe will be looking to have a bit better game than he had here for Knox earlier in the year, Coley. It was a tough night for him.
As Marshall drives, draws the foul. The foul on number 34 there, Kelly Lau Pepe. Nick Marshall go over the line for 2. Marshall, this is the first. Certainly taking his time, Nick Marshall.
He's using all that 10 seconds allocated.
Makes the second. So cuts the margin back to 4 points.
Extended full court man-to-man D here by the JJs.
So the Kings now, Awan, Lau Pepe, open 3, had no hesitation. Oh, that's why. Kelly Lau Pepe from deep.
Too much room there on the pick and pop there for Pepe.
Campbell now, has to kick it back out to Gibson, kicks across.
That's a good look.
Johnson, that is a very good look.
Just wide to the right.
Here goes Davis again. An absolute star.
Nice little
of
hezzy.
the NBL last year for the 36ers.
Yeah, massive signing for the Kings in the off-season, Coley.
Draws the foul, go over the line for 2.
Yeah, did have an outstanding year for the 36ers.
25.6 points a game. Ran second in the NBL MVP award behind that man, Bryce Cotton. And then has been playing for the playing in China in the off-season for the Nanjing Monkey Kings. 24.5 points a game, 8 assists per game. So,
good little nickname there, the Monkey Kings, Coley.
That's an interesting one. So points aren't a problem for Davis, although he did miss that free throw there. And expect him to be pacing the Kings on the scoreboard for the majority of the season. He goes Marshall again. Kicks back out Gibson, now Davis. Now Majuk.
Marshall. It's got to be a block, yep. It's a blocking foul. Nick Marshall looking to turn the corner and get downhill.
He's looked active, Marshall. He's looking to be aggressive and get to the hoop whenever he gets the ball. Foul there on number 30, Daniel Titus. Marshall rattles in the first. So 3 seasons in total for Marshall at Adelaide. 22 games last year, averaged a bit over 4.5 points a game. So
nice little hit here on the baseline on Delhi. Good little trap.
Oh, but the Kings get through. A 1.
Oh, what do we got there? Good wall up by Majuk on that take, but we've got just a foul. I think it was Hamilton just on the rebound attempt.
Might have been Johnson, I think, on the rebound attempt. Yep.
Hit in the head there, Coley.
So Daniel Titus of the line, shoot 2, a 203 centimetre forward. Replaced the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders in the NBL 1 East. Makes the first.
Average 14 points a game, 5.5 rebounds a game, Coley, so pretty active.
Makes the second. As the Kings 28-20 leaders here. Minute 24 left here in the first quarter. NBL preseason action from Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston, northwest Tasmania. Part of the JackJumpers preseason campaign. 2 teams will meet again in Launceston on Wednesday night. Campbell gets the ball out. Oh, nice pass from Johnson to Majuk. Majuk drops it in for an easy 2. Majuk's first points of the night. So now Dellavedova up against Johnson.
Does a lot of hezzy on that ball dribble, Coley. Don't really see that a lot. Nearly a carry by Delhi. They let them get away with that now.
So JackJumpers won't get the last shot here. Johnson puts up the 3 ball. Oh, nothing but net from David Johnson.
It's his second triple, Coley.
He's starting to show why he's come to Tasmania with big raps. Was drafted pick 47 in the 2021 NBA draft by Toronto. There's the 3 ball in the corner there from Luetha Wan. And there's the quarter time siren here at Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston, with the Sydney Kings enjoying a 31-25 lead over the Tassie JackJumpers. Top scorers in the game so far for the Kings. It's Dellavedova with 7 points. Suarez with 6 points. And Lau Pepe and Noi with 5 points apiece. While for the JackJumpers, David Johnson with 6, courtesy of 2 3-pointers. Jacob Richards with 5. And Bryce Hamilton with 4. So, plenty of players coming on and off the bench.
Plenty of rotations early on in that first quarter, Coley.
But certainly Sydney moving the ball around a lot on offense and have done some nice things.
Yeah, there's some good ball movement. Obviously, you don't expect too much out of these first hit-outs, Coley, with so many players coming back in for both squads. But yeah, good first quarter of basketball. Probably defensively, the JJs would rather not give the Kings 31 points, but with that triple on the buzzer there. But they've shot pretty well from outside as well. So just a few little adjustments. We'll see what Coach Mark Radford, who's in charge tonight of the JJs, makes. But overall, Coley, pretty good first quarter of basketball.
Yep.
Packed house here tonight.
So as we said in the pre-game, both teams missing plenty of personnel. The main ones for the JackJumpers, obviously Will Magnay and Josh Bannon, who have been over with Australia on Asia Cup duties, and the Kings also missing Xavier Cooks and Jalen Galloway. Cooks and Galloway, they had an outstanding championship game for the Boomers. Cooks with 30 points on 13 of 17 shooting to win himself the game MVP, and Galloway was announced the tournament MVP. He had 23 points in the final on 6 of 10 3-point shooting, and all up averaged tick over 15.5 points a game and 3.5 rebounds a game. But
yeah, we were talking off air before, Coley. Outstanding tournament from Galloway. you know, Jack McVeigh's just Jack McVeigh, isn't he? He had some good moments as well, but yeah, great performance there by the Boomers, getting that 1 point win there.
China obviously had a 3-pointer there at the death to win it themselves, but come up short. But a good comeback by the Boomers. They were I think they were 15 points down in the second quarter there. They got off to a slow start, but worked their way back into it. And a thrilling last quarter. It was a very, very good, high-standard game of basketball. And good to see a few turned up for the final as well. In the
yes,
crowd.
yeah.
It's a little bit barren in a few spots there during the lead-up.
So we're underway here in the second quarter with the JJs.
Oh, some heavy contact there.
A little bit of a stagnant possession here.
Richards goes himself, will draw the foul. The foul there on number 30, Daniel Titus.
Yeah, Coach Brian Gorgon not real pleased with that effort on a bailout. Late shot clock. Richards, left hand, just sweeping left hand layup, which would have been tough to make, but just bailed out. So he goes to the free throw line and makes the first. I called that one early, Coley.
I did notice that move. What are Thursday night's lotto numbers? Makes the second as Richards cuts the margin back to 4 points. Early stages here. Oh, they've turned it over though, the Kings. Campbell kicks it over. Johnson, Marshall. Now they reset here, JackJumpers. Good scrambling by the Kings. Now Richards drives. Oh, dump down pass into Majuk there. Just a little bit too hot for Majuk to handle.
Yeah.
Goes out of bounds.
Never got to catch that.
Big men don't usually like the ball when they've got to try and pick it up at their feet. So Dellavedova up against Campbell here now. Davis. It's going to be an excellent backcourt to watch this year for the Kings. Davis and Dellavedova. He's Dellavedova again. 3-ball. Ooh. Fired out of his hand like a bullet, and it was nothing but
good look.
Nothing but fresh Tassie air.
Yeah, real good look, but that happens sometimes, I guess. They did just open that door down the bottom corner, Coley.
Has been a beautiful day in northwest Tasmania. Let that be said. It's a little bit crisp, but...
oh, good pass there, yep. I thought they missed him. There's a foul. Yeah, great cut there by... Was it? It's DJ.
DJ.
Just getting a little bit mixed up between
similar
DJ and
hairdos.
Hamilton.
They might need to find a good barber down in Hobart and just get themselves sorted out. As Titus comes to the bench for the Kings.
Brody Nunn's checked in for Tiger Campbell.
So first bit of court time tonight for Brody Nunn. He was a DP last year for the JackJumpers. Played 4 games. Marshall kicks back out to Nunn. Nunn, little float game,
nice
rattles
floater.
it in for 2. Brody Nunn with his first points of the night. 2-point ball game in favour of the Kings. Dellavedova, his own float game. Kings back out by 4. Dellavedova now with 9 points.
That's a difficult shot, Coley, at that speed and then just that soft touch too. Obviously, he's done it for years, though, as Delhi. Not giving up on the defensive end, Coley, as he does. Terrific on-ball defender.
Ball movement there by the JackJumpers results in a 3-pointer in the corner there by Richards. Richards gets his own rebound somehow and lays it in for 2.
Kept alive there well by Majuk. He's got his hands to it. It's been good, Jacob Richards, Coley.
Been very handy, up to 9 points now for the night. And more Tassie fresh air on that shot.
That one was a sweeping pass there, Coley.
Sorry, I was just cheating a little bit there because I was looking at the stats and actually didn't see the play. Wrong to assume. The JackJumpers back in offense here. They trail by 2. 2.5 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Johnson thought about the 3 now.
Hands on, yep.
Drives inside, draws the contact.
Quatnoy just raised up a little bit on that pump fake, which you need to with the way DJ's been shooting it. Just open up the gate and just held on to him a little bit on that dribble drive.
So Brody Nunn now running the point for the JackJumpers. Puts up the 3 ball. Brody Nunn rails it in for 3.
2 for 2 for Brody Young.
A big season with the Knox Raiders. Dellavedova loses control of it. It's Kenny.
It's another turnover.
As Awan couldn't keep it in there on the baseline. Dellavedova comes to the bench for a rest, replaced by number 35, Lachlan Hutchinson.
So just 3 empty possessions in a row, Coley, for the Sydney Kings. It's got the JackJumpers on a little bit of momentum here at the offensive end.
They've taken the lead, the JackJumpers up by 1. And there's a foul called on the baseline there. Foul there on number 20.
25.
25 there, Louis Bleachmore. As David Johnson comes to the bench for a rest. Replaced by Bryce Hamilton, his fellow import. So the JackJumpers were only going to go over the 2 imports this year in Hamilton and Johnson, but then the terrible knee injury to Captain Sean McDonald in the Boomers' lead up to the Asia Cup. He's out for the season now, and they quickly replaced him with Tiger Campbell. As the shot there from Nunn, no good.
Yeah, I guess lucky Coley, it's happened early on, I guess, because as Quatnoy gets the M1. Yeah, Sean McDonald's got to play a major part with the JHAs running the ship there at the point. So, yeah, I guess they felt they needed to find that replacement, and Tiger Campbell's been on their radar a little bit in discussions before. So with a quality replacement there, and obviously the signing of Ben Eyre from Southeast Melbourne too will play a little bit of that position as well, who's quite capable at all levels, Coley.
Noy drops in the free throw.
Nice back cut there. That's got
no foul called
there.
there.
How that wasn't straight up, but anyway.
Kings now through Hutchinson. Drives the basket against Nunn. Hutchinson gets it to fall. And the foul. Nice move there by Lachlan Hutchinson. And he'll go over the line for the N1. So Hutchinson played NBL 1 East with the Sutherland Sharks, where he had a very nice season, 15.5 points a game, 5.5 assists per game, and over 2 steals per game. So some handy numbers there. The crowd makes some noise, but to no avail as Hutchison drops in the free throw. Kings lead. All of a sudden, they quickly established a 5-point margin. 5 minutes 50 left here. First half, NBL pre-season action from Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston.
Oh, nice pass there by
Drimmick.
Found Drimmick on a nice little base cut off the curl.
His first points for the night. And turnover there by the Kings as Bleachmore stepped out of bounds. Just wasn't quite aware where the sideline was there. Put a heel on the line, and that was enough for the referee to blow the whistle. Ayres pass. Couldn't find Drimmick, but that's because he was fouled there by Bleachmore. And with the Kings over the limit, the JackJumpers would go over the line for 2.
Over the limit with 5:22 to go in the quarter, Coley, as we got to see the local from Penguin, Riley Haywood, check in for his first minutes.
Replace Jacob Richards. So Haywood this year applied his trade in the NBL 1 South with Diamond Valley. Made the move over there. And Drimic drops in the first.
Flew in and played a handful of games with Penguin as well, Coley, in NWBU, and recently just had a tryout DP position with the Brisbane Bullets.
Okay. So
is that a stat you didn't know that I did?
No, you've done me there, Moo. You've done me there. I must say, I was a little bit, just a little bit short on time to get my game notes done this week. I was all done yesterday afternoon. So Hutchinson now drives, kicks it over there. Now Maliwach, Lau Pepe now back out to Maliwach. 3 ball off the back of the rim. Oh, good save there by Bleachmore, but it went straight to
nice.
Harris,
just didn't
Hamilton.
Get the English off the glass. Oh, he got it back. Bryce Hamilton.
6 points now for Hamilton. And all of a sudden, the JackJumpers are back in the lead. Oh, Lau Pepe finds the open 3-point shooter in Noi there.
What's that? That's travel.
Maliwach, 3 ball, good. Maliwach with the 3. 8 points now for Maliwach. Kings back up by 2. Hamilton attracts the crowd, tries to find Hayward. Hayward gets it, can't get the fall, but draws the foul. Good find there from Hamilton as Hayward cut down the key. And substitution of both teams. Hornery in for the JackJumpers to replace Majuk. Kendrick Davis in for the Kings to replace Lachlan Hutchinson.
So Riley Hayward, the 20-year-old local from Penguin, just 10 minutes away from Ulverston, knocks down the first free throw. A few little nerves there, I reckon, Coley.
I reckon. And drains the second. His first points of the night. And we're tied up at 42 here. 4 minutes to go in the first half. NBL preseason action as Ben Eyre has called for the foul there on Davis. Is there a team move as Sydney coach Brian Gorgon calls a timeout here. 4 minutes exactly to go in the first half. 42 apiece we are tied at. So is there a team in particular that has really caught your eye in terms of what they're going to put together and put out in the court this season in the NBL?
Well, like you said before, Coley, everyone just seems to get better. So there's a lot. I guess the biggest thing for teams this year, there has been, for some teams, a bigger turnover than usual. So, like Bryce Cotton, for example, was probably pretty much going to be leaving the comp and then finds his way in Adelaide. So look, on paper-wise and recruitment-wise...
Well, Adelaide obviously made the biggest...
Adelaide did a lot of work. Illawarra too had to make some changes as well. They've brought in a big game with 7'1" McGee. What's he going to be like at this level here in NBL 1? So, a little bit older guy, obviously very experienced, championships.
Look, I'm looking forward to the games where JaVale McGee's up against Montrez Harrell from Adelaide.
Oh, yeah, look, that's just got to,
That puts bums on seats, doesn't it?
Harrell at one stage wasn't coming back. They got him back. Obviously, he likes it out here as well. The Kings are, the Kings, so they always add quality talent. Like what Cairns are doing, they've still got a lot of spots to fill, but they were the ones that were obviously they had some things in the works, but they only had 4 players on their list a few weeks ago, Coley. Brisbane's added some strength as well, so interesting to see.
There's 2 points there to Maliwach as he drives inside. But certainly it's going to be a key game of Circuit on the calendar. in Launceston when Tassie take on Cairns. As the through ball there from Hamilton was no good. Foul on the subsequent rebound, and it'll go the Kings' way. Yeah, so Jack McVeigh, first game back against the Jackies, and obviously Rain Smith now suiting up for Cairns as well.
Yeah, so I think Jackie's early on offered Rain a contract, but obviously waiting to see for other opportunities, and the JJs didn't want to wait on that, so you've got to make some calls there. Obviously too with Milton Doyle going to Melbourne United, Coley, so fan favourite at the JJs.
Lau Pepe drops in the three. Another great example of ball movement there, getting good shots from the Kings. Oh, Drimmick's pass. Hornery had to do a little bit of work there to get it, but gathered it back in. Now Campbell, now Drimmick. Drimmick had no hesitation to put up the three.
Just a little short there. Seeing Kings look to push in transition. Oh, look at Davis downhill and one.
Oh, Kendrick Davis, just underlying why he's box office material. Went to work there on Tiger Campbell and drew the foul, dropped in the two.
Just a burst of speed on that crossover once he got Campbell on his hip.
And a timeout called by JackJumpers assistant or head coach tonight, Mark Radford. 2:48 left here in the first half. It's the Sydney Kings who've just gone on a little run and lead this one 49-42.
It's always a tough ask too for the imports that are new to the comp too, Carly, with the way the style of play down here, the way it's officiated as well. So there's always an adjustment for those guys as well. Takes a little bit of time. So it's good to have these early pre-season hit-outs. So got another game in Launceston on Wednesday night. It'd be good for the Launceston fans to see the JJs in action. They do a great job of getting around the state and support their local community that gets behind them.
I think Scott Roth and the JackJumpers board realised that pretty quickly when they established the club. They called the Tasmania JackJumpers for a reason. They made sure they got out and went round every corner of the state to spread the word on what they were trying to do. And as you can see by the crowd here tonight, everyone's bought in. And despite a season last season where they didn't make the playoffs for the first time in their short history, which is Will Sport for the first 3 years last year.
Absolutely, we have been.
Unfortunately, finished 7th on the ladder with a 13-16 record. But the crowds are still loving what the JackJumpers are bringing and have filled every seat here at Harcourt Stadium tonight. So Davis to the line for the and one. And nothing but net. And the Kings lead extends out to 8. So Campbell against Davis here. Now Hamilton kicks over. Haywood, that's his shot. Oh, Riley Haywood, no good. Now Davis shakes. Oh, he's got the moves. Kendrick Davis. He's starting to heat up. 6 points now for Davis.
Yeah, just making it look easy, getting downhill, getting in the paint.
10-point lead for the Kings all of a sudden. Tick over 2 minutes to go in the first half. It's Campbell.
Can do it at the other end. Just quickly how the game changed, Coley, with these just little runs, so been back and forth. Kings with that little 8-point lead now.
Now Suarez likes his matchup against
Yeah,
Hornery.
good length here, make it easy.
Too big, too strong as Tim Suarez. Drops in for 2. He's got 8 points now on the night. Substitutions for the JackJumpers with Bryce Hamilton and Riley Haywood coming off. David Johnson back on along with Jacob Richards. So back out to a 10-point lead here for the Kings. It's equal game high margin for the night. Campbell now. Good ball. As Hornery tried to find the cutting Richards there along the baseline. Just Sydney Kings got a hand in there, tipped out of bounds. JackJumpers will get the ball back. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, good move there. And didn't go in, but the foul will be on Jacob Richards. Drew the foul, sorry. And we're over the line for 2. The foul there on number 12, Quatnoy. So Richards at the line makes the first. As we said before, big year with Hobart Chargers in NBL 1 South. 21 points a game, 7.5 rebounds a game, tick over 3.5 assists per game. Was shortlisted for all NBL 1 South first team honours.
Yeah, under the guidance of JJ's assistant, Jared Weeks. Probably had something to do with getting him an invite in game tonight.
Might have helped. Suarez finds himself inside, and the foul will be on Tiger Campbell there, I think. But, Suarez will go over the line for 2 with the JackJumpers over the limit. And the fact that it was a shooting foul as well. So Suarez is I
think he's
going to be handy for the Kings this year.
Yeah, look, he was big in his first stint with the Kings. Championship year as well. Just a solid role player, but understands his ability as well and just fits in nicely. And obviously that's why Gorgon liked him and brought him back into the system.
Also, must be said, a handy addition to the Sydney Kings bench this year in the coaching ranks, with one one boomer star, A. Bogut, joining the Sydney Kings bench.
Yeah, part of the ownership group, isn't he, Coley, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic to see Bogut as he's standing up now, barking some instructions.
As Suarez gets the steal, 50 seconds left to go.
Sloppy turnover there by the JJs.
First half, Noy, Davis in the corner. Oh, goes baseline. Goes across the other baseline.
Just kept his dribble, looking to go up. Doesn't like that one.
9 left on the shot clock. Guarded by Johnson. Oh, draws the foul there on Johnson. He's a tough player to guard. Kendrick Davis. Kendrick Davis to the line. He's got 6 points tonight. Make that 7. And has no problems making the second. So the Kings all of a sudden out to a 13-point lead here, closing stages of the first half here at Harcourt Stadium, Ulverston. Drimmick now. Oh, tried to drive there, had it poked away. Tassie will get the ball back. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 13.7 seconds left on the game clock. Coach Mark Radford not quite happy that there wasn't a foul called on that one. Campbell goes baseline.
Shot clock at 3.
Fade away.
It's short.
Very short. And shot clock expires. Kings will get the ball back. 5 seconds left in the first half. So, as Tassie look to extend some pressure here. Oh, Johnson with the steal. Will get pinged for the backcourt violation. Which is very unfortunate. He couldn't really.
I don't think they called that.
He couldn't really help momentum there, Johnson, as he started the steal in the front court, but ended up in the back
Obviously,
court.
we can't see it from here, but obviously you've got to have 2 feet go over in the back court.
Oh, it's a rule that's always slightly confused me, Moo. So Dellavedova, 2.5 left on the clock. Suarez, nothing but air. And that's half-time here at Ulverston in this NBL pre-season clash between the Tassie JackJumpers and the Sydney Kings. And it's the visiting Sydney Kings who finished the half off the better, and they lead this one 58-45 at the main break. Top scorers in the game for the Kings, 10 points apiece to Tim Suarez and Maluach, 9 points to Matthew Dellavedova, 8 points to Kelly Lau Pepe, Kendrick Davis and Quat Noy. Well, for the JackJumpers, 10 points to Jacob Richards, 6 points to Bryce Hamilton and David Johnson, and 4 points each to Anthony Drimmick and Tiger Campbell. So the Kings, I think their length move probably just a good advantage they've got over the JackJumpers at the moment.
Yeah, good spread of scorers there for the first half for the Kings. Yeah, look, they just got on top a little bit. Got a bit of the momentum at the back end of that second quarter with some stops and some turnovers and converted, and obviously Kendrick Davis got going a little bit downhill and getting to the spots where he wanted and knocked down a few nice baskets. But yeah, a little bit of work for the JJs in this second half, and we'll need to be on point in the first few possessions and look to get some stops at the defensive end in this third quarter.
So we'll come back in about 7 or 8 minutes for the second half here at Harcourt Stadium, Ulverston, with the Sydney Kings leading the Tassie JackJumpers 58-45 at the half. Welcome back to Harcourt Stadium here in Ulverstone for the second half of this NBL pre-season clash between the Tasmania JackJumpers and the Sydney Kings. It's the Kings who finished that first half the better, and they lead this one 58-45 after a 27-20 second term there. Moose Sturziger, you've had a look at the stats, mate. What's caught your eye, and where do the JackJumpers in particular need to get a little bit better to push the Kings in the second half?
Well, they've got to get a few more stops at the defensive end, Coley, so that'll be critical at the start of the third quarter. But they just got a little bit stagnant in offense. Didn't get some flow, obviously some good pressure by the Kings defense, but just a little bit out of sorts. Didn't get some open looks. A few costly turnovers as well that converted into some transition baskets for the Kings. So just need to tidy that up a little bit, but it's got to be at the defensive end where they've got to get some stops and retain Kendrick Davis and the likes of Delhi that are sort of getting what they want at the offensive end.
Well, shows there by the 2-point field goal percentage there from the Kings, 15 of 17
Yeah.
at 88%.
Yep.
They're getting what they want inside at the moment.
Yeah, they are. So just 5 of 13 at 38% from the three, but yeah, in the paint, points in the paint too. Critical to get some stops there. So it all starts too with on-ball defense. So just getting some stops and trying to contain and get them out of the paint.
So just about set to get underway here in the second half. Both teams break from their huddles. So the JackJumpers will start the second half with Hamilton, Richards, Hornery, Eyre and Drimmick, while the Kings will put out Laupepe, Dellavedova, Suarez, Awan and Maliwach. So the Kings get us underway here in the second half at Harcourt Stadium, Ulverstone. The packed house here on the northwest coast to watch plenty of A-grade talent running around here, and maybe a few guys they haven't heard of who could make a name for themselves later on down the track as Dellavedova goes to work there on Eyre. Oh, flips it in for an easy two. Pretty much got Ben Eyre under the basket there, and Dellavedova just got to bide his time. Just
got the height advantage there, a little bit, few inches, and obviously the length, but the strength of Delhi, you can't question the muscle that he's got there. He can do that to someone 6'5" guarding him.
So a foul there on number 21 for the Kings, Luetha one. JackJumpers will get the ball back on the sideline through Drimmick. Here's that man Drimmick, captaining tonight. Richards finds himself open to the three ball. No good. Hornery butters up on the rebound zone. Now Eyre. Back to Hornery, now back to Eyre. Drimmick goes inside. Hornery, mid-range two.
Oh.
Won't count because there'll be a charge call on Anthony Drimmick. He's pointing to the charge circle there under the basket. Getting no love from the referees though.
And it's Laupepe, he doesn't fall over. He can't fall over.
He's made of granite, Kelly Laupepe. Still hasn't missed an arms day in the gym. So, along with the Aussie Boomer stars that both teams are missing tonight, JackJumpers also missing Majuk Deng, Archie Woodhill, Kobe Williamson and Nick Stoddard. While for the Kings, also not here, Bull Quoll, Sean Bruce and Tyler Robertson.
Yeah, all quality players there too, Coley, in their rotation.
Maliwach now.
Going back to that, good deflection there.
Good bit of work there by Ben Eyre, saved the ball going out of bounds after the JackJumpers had tipped it.
Oh, nice little crossover and spin. And
beautiful pass
find
from Hamilton into Harrison Hornery there. It was coming in from the weak side. Dropped it in for an easy two.
Any young kid watching that, got the double team. Still had a shot, but you want to make sure you find the open player there. Great little dump off for the two. Good stop there by the JJs. Need to score on this possession. Oh, good ball movement. Richards needs to get that corner pocket 3, and he does.
Jacob Richards, much to the delight of the Tassie crowd. 13 points now for Richards. Margin back to 10.
Just nice little, oh, good job there. Drimmick read it well.
Hornery pulls up. Oh!
Why not, he says. Back-to-back triples for the JJ.
Fired out of the hand like a bullet. Found the bottom of the net. Back to a 7-point ball game.
Obviously, he can shoot it well, Coley.
Oh, Suarez into Laupepe. Laupepe couldn't quite contain
That's
it.
long.
But the 3 ball went up there from Awan. He'll get it back. And lays in for an easy 2. Luetha Awan.
Yeah, those offensive rebounds and a slashing cut to the basket. Just costly there.
Awan now up to 5 points for the night. Hamilton now, guarded by Laupepe. Oh, no foul called. Laupepe will stroll in for the easy layup. The JackJumpers bench looking to the referees for a call.
Yeah, tough one. Probably got away with one, but...
There's a foul call there, though. Substitutions for the Kings now for the JackJumpers as well, with Johnson coming on for Drimmick. And Noy come on there for Laupepe for the Kings. So Hamilton now. Out to Hornery, in and out. Johnson's pass picked off there by Maliwach. Oh, but then
and Hamilton picked
Maliwach's pocket on the way down the court. Jacob Richards, he's a bit stucky. Oh, finds great cut there by Air, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Hamilton, open 3.
Doesn't look like it.
Suarez battling underneath the boards. Gets tied up there with Ben Air. Ben Air, fair to say, out of weight and height division there. The foul's called there on Air. He's 3rd for the night. So we haven't seen all 3 imports at the same time for the JackJumpers this game.
No, we haven't.
Actually, Noy kicks out there too.
Oh, wide open.
Maliwach, who couldn't get to drop. Now Air goes to work on Dellavedova. Tries to kiss it off the glass, but Dellavedova's defence there just bodied up well. Noy, Quat Noy with the corner 3.
That's what he does.
Substitutions both teams.
Just a handy 3 ball there.
And now we will see all 3 imports on the court at the same time for the JackJumpers as Tiger Campbell replaces Ben Air. Kendrick Davis also back in for the Kings, along with Louis Bleachmore. Kings back out to a 14-point lead here. Oh, great cut there. Jacob Richards.
And one.
Oh, what a move by Jacob Richards. The bounce pass from Harrison Hornery was on the money for
Nice
Richards.
little double pump there by Richards. He thought about throwing it down, but saw the length come and just little pump underneath to finish it on the right hand off the glass.
He's been impressive tonight, Jacob Richards.
Oh, absolutely, Coley. He's a solid player.
I'm not sure I'm not sure if there's clubs looking at him for a DP spot going forward, but he's done his chances no harm tonight. Up to 16 points now. Sorry, 14 points now on the night. There's a foul there on Hamilton, just reaching in from behind.
I just don't know whether you needed to really do that. Just that foul there in that situation. He just stay on his hip there and send him to the sideline. Just a little bailout one. Good pressure though by the JackJumpers.
There goes Davis. Gets the step on Campbell. Oh, Suarez tried to tip it in the first time. JackJumpers are calling for a foul over the back. I think they might have had good claims. Tiger Campbell lost control, turns it over to Davis. Bleachmore. Maluach goes inside, attacks, can't get the fall, but draws the foul there on Tiger Campbell. And Maluach will go over the line for 2.
It's Tiger Campbell's 3rd personal, just got him down low on a push. Bit of a hand check there.
As Maluach makes the first, up to 11 points now on the night. Maluach. I said before, a good spread of scorers by the Kings tonight. And Maluach now is their leading scorer on 12. And they've got 2 guys on 10 and another 2 guys on 11. Richard kicks it over. Johnson. Oh, David Johnson for the 3 in the corner. 9
Feel
points
like
now
they
for
need
Johnson.
to give Johnson a few more looks from outside, Coley. Probably run something to try to get him a good look as Quatnoi just bumps off Richards, gets downhill for an easy floater. Got to get him out of the paint, Coley.
He's a solid individual, as Quatnoi.
18 and 22 from the paint, 81%.
So here goes Tiger Campbell, guarded by Davis. Richards, shot fake, now drives inside.
Oh, nice little, be disappointed he missed that one. Nice little hezzy step. Just went slow on that second step. Good pump fake. He'd just be disappointed he missed that one.
I'll tell you what is happening at the moment. There's a lot of people eating around me at the moment.
Yeah, I know, that's...
I'm getting peckish.
Want a little bit of Subway there, Coley.
Getting very
To the
peckish.
JJ staff there. It's Richards' first attempt, knocks it down. I feel Richards is certainly good enough to be on a list somewhere, Coley, as he missed that second one.
It's the Kings by 11 here, 4:14 to go in the 3rd quarter. Noyd had no hesitation.
None whatsoever for Quatnoi.
He was jumping up in the air before it hit his hands, I think. Now Campbell puts on the brakes, fade away, too good by Tiger Campbell. 6 points now for Campbell. Suarez.
Can shoot it.
Wide on that one. Now JackJumpers back in offense. Here goes Campbell. Kicks it out.
Oh, corner.
Hamilton thought about the 3 now, drives in. Oh, good body work there by Suarez at the rim. Davis. No good. Went over the backboard out of bounds.
We've got a foul called.
We have, as the Kings players on the floor. Didn't quite see what happened there. It's Suarez. He's gotten up, no issues. But maybe just a bit of a block there. As
It's
JackJumpers went to box out.
I'm not sure who that was on.
No, I must say I missed it myself.
No, I think it's on.
So Suarez.
Suarez.
Suarez. Oh, so it's on Suarez. No one seems to know what's going on here. Suarez was standing at the foul line waiting for his free throws. He was getting nothing. And the JackJumpers will inbound the ball. So the foul is on Suarez. That's his second. And he comes to the bench for a rest. And now we've got another stoppage in play here. As there seems to be mass confusion reigning at the moment here at Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston. It might be more of a clock issue rather than a foul issue.
So shot clock it is. So we've got 3:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock down at 19 seconds.
So that might have been the issue, I think. The shot clock was a little bit late resetting. So back underway here at Harcourt Stadium. The JackJumpers looking to cut into this 9-point lead that the Kings have. Oh, great defence there by Laupepe. No call for the foul, as Hamilton went driving baseline and was going upstairs. That's Laupepe's third for the night. Substitutions for the Kings with Daniel Titus and Luetha Wan coming on to replace Maluach and Louis Bleachmore. Hamilton makes the first free throw. It's up to 7 points now on the night. Make that 8 for Hamilton. 2 from 2 from the line. Margin back to 7 points. Tick over 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. NBL preseason action coming to you live from the Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston. Oh, three-pointer drops there from Luetha Wan. Wan now up to 8 points on the night. Now Richards kicks it over there. Johnson.
Great find.
David Johnson strokes in the three. 12 points now for Johnson.
More looks for him, Coley.
He's got a nice shot on him. Davis now. Laupepe. Oh, spin. Foul there on Johnson. Just watching Brian Gorget on the bench is good entertainment within itself. He's animated, he's up and about. He knows this is a big year for the Kings. They were disappointing last year.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Went into the season with what many thought was a stacked roster and with championship contenders. Only just scraped into the top 6 and lost to the 36ers in the play-in game.
Always high expectations when you've got Gorget as your coach and you're at a huge market like the Sydney Kings, and bringing in Dellavedova and adding to what they've got. I mean, Xavier Cook's coming back in, and Galloway, as we talked about, Galloway outstanding at the Asia Cup with the Boomers.
It's going to be a pretty good starting five they're going to be putting on the court most nights, the Kings. So you had Cooks, Galloway on top of Dellavedova, Davis and Suarez. Laupepe get called for the foul there, I think.
It'll be his fourth. Just a little bit aggressive on Tiger Campbell then. And the show and recover from the on ball.
Riley Hayward returns for the JackJumpers to replace Jacob Richards. Noy comes to the bench for the Kings as well, with Daniel Titus back on. As Campbell makes the first. Obviously the JackJumpers missed the playoffs last year. 13-16 record. It's just tough to see a team absolutely dominating this year in NBL.
Yeah, look, you don't know, Carly, but 15-16 wins will probably get you in.
It's going to be a decent season, isn't it? You're going to have to ride the roller coaster, and if you can keep your best players on the court at all times as well, it's also going to be a massive advantage. Here's Dellavedova now for the Kings.
Shot clock at 4.
Into Suarez.
Found him easy open.
Oh, he'd be disappointed with that
there.
Majuk hits the floor, but JackJumpers back underway. Now Majuk. Drimmick. Goes himself, Drimmick. Shot fake. Oh, good defense there by Titus. Ball comes off the side of the backboard, straight into the hands there of Titus. Now Davis runs at this JackJumpers defence, kicks out Dellavedova. Oh, the offensive board there by the Kings. Davis, another opportunity.
Offensive rebounds. Coach's pet hate, Coley. Offensive rebound for a kick-out open three. That's where you'll get them, though.
Tiger Campbell goes to work. Drimmick. 3 ball from the 45 is good.
Answers it. He's the captain for the night, Drimmick.
7 points now for Drimmick. Margin back to 6 points, just under a minute to go in the third quarter. Oh, there's some heavy contact and a charge called there on Davis. Delva Davis saying he was in the charge circle. And Drimmick's copped one, I think, to the face as Davis went up. Drimmick hasn't got up in a hurry here, which would be of a concern for the JackJumpers. He's getting pulled up now by Marshall and Majuk. Still looks to be okay. Just caught one. Looks like he caught one just flush in the mouth there from Davis. And he'll come off to get looked at by the JackJumpers medical staff.
Yeah, he's come off. They're calling the sub now.
So he's heading straight to the change rooms. Hopefully everything's still intact there in the mouth. So 53.6 seconds left here in the third quarter. JackJumpers cut the margin back to 6. Can they make further inroads?
Just denying that ball reversal, Coley, at the point. Makes the offense a little bit stagnant. Oh, Riley Hayward gets a look in the corner.
Riley
Three ball
Hayward
down for the Penguin lad. Oh, I got to get back in D though.
Oh, he does. And gets the steal, Hayward. Here goes Campbell.
He would have loved for that one to go down. Oh, Majuk just dances. Puts
it in for 2. Just steamrolled over Luethawan there.
Yeah, not really dancing. 1 point ball game, 10 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Right,
Davis going to work here on Tiger. Little good stop there. That won't count.
So great third quarter there by the Tassie JackJumpers. After trailing by 13 at the main break, they've roared back into life here and trailed the Sydney Kings 77-78 at three-quarter time in this NBL preseason game at Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston. Top scorers in the game so far for the Kings. It's Quatnoy with 13, 12 points to Maluach, 11 points each to Della Vedova, Lau Pepe and Kendrick Davis. While for the JackJumpers, Jacob Richards continues to lead all scorers with 17 points. David Johnson, some nice triples at quarter. He's up to 12 and 8 points apiece to Tiger Campbell and Bryce Hamilton. So the JackJumpers back in this one, Moo, and they've got the crowd involved as well, which will be a big help in the last quarter. Where did you think they improved there?
Oh, I come at the defensive end, Coley. Just got the Kings a little bit stagnant in their sets. As we spoke about at halftime, they need to get some stops and put some scoreboard pressure back on the Kings, which they've done. Offensive, they just get a little bit stagnant with the Kings are just denying that ball reversal back at one of the sets that the JJs are running. That makes them a little bit stagnant there, but I'd like to see them get a few more looks for
Johnson.
DJ. So 4 of 6 from 3, 12 points, all from triples. Hasn't taken a 2-point field goal attempt. Looks really nice as a 3 and D guy. I'd like to see them run a little bit more set for him, but obviously it's pre-season, Coley. You know, rotations are being made, and they're not going to show all their cards early on in game one. So sometimes it's good just to get into a motion and a bit of high on-ball action, and then just play out of that. So helps getting 2 feet in the paint, get that rotation, and then looking for kick-outs and ball movement. And they did that pretty well in that third quarter was the JJs.
So set to get underway in the last quarter here at Harcourt Stadium, Ulverston. It's a 1-point lead to the Sydney Kings, but the JackJumpers are on the march at the moment thanks to a 32-20 third term there.
The JackJumpers going with the same 5 that they finished that third quarter with. Geez, Riley Hayward would be happy that 3 ball went down. He's
in front of all his
Penguin
family
teammates
and friends.
Would have been loving that.
So we're underway here at Ulverston. The Kings by a point.
This is where it's just getting a little bit stagnant for the JJs. with Davis just denying Tiger Campbell that ball reversal to get back to him.
Now Marshall attacks.
Nice little fadeaway.
Oh, Nick Marshall.
High arc. We've said too, Carly, he was good in the first quarter being active and with his dribble drives, and nice little take there from him there.
And
just a hole on the screen there
by Johnson. Clearly it's warmed up enough here in Harcourt Stadium, as Coach Brian Gorgeon's just running the T-shirt now. He does get his step count up, going up and down that sideline though, Gorge.
Never sits down, Gorge. As JJ's just made a sub there with Hamilton coming back in for DJ. He's going to try his luck now.
Oh, Matthew Dellavedova, just that strong upper body. Never mind the fact he's given away a centimetre or two in height. He'll just use that shoulder and just gets the space he needs to flip up a little too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep him out of there. You want to try to get him a bit higher when he does that bump. Difficult to do, but try to pull the chair on him. He's done it really well though, Delly. He's adjusted his game over the years. Like we said, improved that 3 ball, but likes to get down on the post with any opponent really. He's that strong and crafty down there. Good ball movement.
Marshall,
just
travel.
Pin him on a travel, just shuffled the left pivot foot. Disappointed with that.
So minute 12 gone here in the final quarter. We're still at a 1-point margin in favour of the visiting Sydney Kings. So that's for a tight finish here at Alverson Davis. Oh, just the craft there from Davis, but he couldn't get the shot to fall there, just ran along the front of the rim. Now Campbell.
Haywood in the corner.
Oh, thought he might have put up that 3. Hamilton, no good. Now Davis comes back down the other end. Suarez, open 3, no good.
Good pace here by the JJs in transition.
Oh, Hamilton now goes baseline.
Stepped out, did he?
Did. Stepped on the baseline there as he tried to find Majuk under the basket. So the last couple of plays, just execution's been 90% there.
Yeah, just back-to-back turnovers though. Just need to settle here. Looks like Ben Ayres ready to check back in. Here comes Riley Haywood on a hit at half. Open 3 in the corner there on the ball reversal. It's down.
Oh, the 3-pointer splashed in there by Luetha Wan. He's impressing on
he has.
11 points.
Carly. Shot the ball pretty good. Oh, just messy here from the JJs.
And an easy 2-hand slam there by Daniel Titus. Timeout called by Mark Radford. 7:37 left in the final quarter. The JackJumpers down by 6, but just 3 empty possessions there by the JackJumpers that all result in turnovers.
Yeah, absolutely. Points from turnovers there. So just need to settle, regroup here. Just credit to the Kings there with that possession, just a little bit tighter on the on ball there, and just a little bit sloppy with taking care of the ball for the JackJumpers.
So looking at just looking at the averages from last season, the JackJumpers, they scored the least amount of points per game, but they were still very good on defence. But it's really on offense. There was just too many dead patches, wasn't there, where they just the scoreboard just never ticked over, and they had to rely on their defence to keep them in games.
Yeah, that's their brand, Carly, to rely on that to keep teams' scores down, but I feel like they've probably got a bit more offensive punch this year. But yeah, they need to score more than 83 points per game.
And the Kings were the second best defence in the league, only conceding 88 points a game. but could only manage 90.2 points a game, which was 7th best in the league. So offense will be a spot where Brian Gorge will be looking for a bit more pop as well. And with Davis and Suarez there, that might come to fruition.
Catch.
It's a very tough entry pass into Hornery. Dellavedova now kicks back out. Suarez, top of the paint 3. No good air
so he's
now.
Been rolling in the first half, popping in the second, missed 3 threes. Versatile big man, though.
Now Nick Marshall.
It's a double on-ball screen there. Marshall getting downhill.
Kicks back out. Hamilton, 3 ball, no good.
A little short, a bit flat on that shot. Very open look, though. This guy won't hesitate to get it up, but he passed it quite nice.
Dellavedova now. Will he go against Ben Air here?
Yeah, he's just got to get downhill.
Spin. Oh, Ben Air got his hand in there, tipped it out of bounds. Dellavedova's looking for the foul on the arm. He'll get the ball back on the end line, though. 1 second left on the shot clock. As Suarez comes to the bench for a rest. And a timeout called by Sydney coach Brian Gorgon. 6:24 left here in the 4th quarter. It's the Sydney Kings leading the Tassie JackJumpers 85-79. After leading by a point at the 3/4 time break, they've extended that to 6 points now. And have the ball in possession, but only 1 second left on the shot clock. So one of the Kings' greatest issues last year was starting games. They were ranked 8th in the league for points per game in first quarter and 7th in the league points per game in the second quarter. So if you're playing catch up all the time, makes
chase and tail, a lot of energy you got to spend there. So you just know with this Sydney Kings team, though, when you look on paper, though, even guys that aren't playing tonight, like a Tyler Robertson can shoot the 3 ball really well. Sean Bruce is quality. Bo Quoll, he's their defensive anchor as well. But they've got a lot of weapons there. And again, we talked about Galloway, but I'm sure he's going to have a bigger role this year. Had some injuries last year. He'll have a much bigger role with the Kings this year.
And as we've seen at the Asia Cup, he's lights out shooting from beyond the arc at the moment.
Yeah, unbelievable tournament for him. So.
What was he there? 18 of 28 overall from 3-point range. It's
that
good
long wing too, defensively was good. Getting downhill and his dribble drive penetration was good too.
And Xavier Cook's returned to some of the form that won him the MVP a few years ago. So, 1 left on the shot clock. Dellavedova has to get in. Turns it over though. Hamilton, Marshall. Oh, good defence there by Titus. Great defence by Titus. Got his hands on the ball as Marshall tried to go up.
You want to get a bucket when you've got a 2-on-1 fast break, Coley. So, good stop there by the Kings.
Substitution for the Kings with Dellavedova came to the bench for a rest, replaced by Lachlan Hutchinson.
So, 20 left on the shot clock for the JackJumpers. Some Spanish on-ball action here at the top. Hamilton looking to go to work, pull up. That's short. His last few have been short, Coley, so maybe just some legs there.
Noy.
Good hands there by Nick Marshall. Forced the turnover. Ben Air running in transition. Again, just probably a little sloppy pass, but here comes. And one for Hamilton.
Attacked the basket there, Bryce Hamilton drew the foul. The foul's on number 25, Lewis Bleachmore. And Bryce Hamilton to the line to shoot 2. He's got 10 points on the night. Chance to bring the margin back here to 3. Which he does. 5:48 left to go.
Pressure here by the JackJumpers
in the final quarter. Kings by 3.
It's up.
Oh,
in and out.
Was halfway down the chute, spat back out. Oh, Ayres pass to Richards. It was the right pass. Unfortunately, the execution was awry. Turnover to the JackJumpers. That's their 15th turnover on the night. So here's Hutchinson. Titus. No good on the 3 ball. Marshall now. Yeah. Good defence there by Hutchinson. No, it wasn't. He'll get called for the blocking foul. No, on the arm. So Gorgon goes to his bench, brings back in Kendrick Davis to replace Hutchinson, who wasn't on the court for long there. So Hamilton in to inbound here for the JJs.
That's holding.
Hamilton out. Attacks, kicks it over. Marshall goes up, draws the foul. I think it'll be on Titus there. It is. But Nick Marshall being very aggressive tonight. Going to the basket, not afraid to take it up against bigger bodies. As Lau Pepe checks back in to replace Bleachmore.
Well, he's not a small man himself, Nick Marshall. Good size on him at 6'6".
Yeah, listed at 196. Yeah, makes the first. Cuts it back to a 1-point margin. This is the second. Sorry, a 2-point margin it is still. Under halfway as Lau Pepe rolls down the lane, lays it in for 2. Kings back up by 4. Marshall thought about the long 3, now drives. Good defence by Lau Pepe. Oh, yeah. JackJumpers, the ball bobbling around there. Good work there by Hamilton.
Shot clock down to 4.
Hamilton spews it up. That's going to be a foul on Hamilton against Maluach. So, good D by the Kings, but the JackJumpers just got stranded on offense there a little bit. So, here goes Davis. Oh, he's got the handles.
Ooh.
Oh, Ben Air goes, nearly went flying into Bass Strait there. No call by the refs. Nick Marshall. Oh, Nick Marshall with the 3 from the sideline. His first triple of the night.
Didn't hesitate on that one, was Marshall.
Back to a 1-point ball game, 9 points for Marshall tonight. And the ball nearly goes out of bounds, but Maluach saves it. Here goes Davis now. Oh, into Lau Pepe. Great feed. Lau Pepe had the seal there.
Marshall just late on the rotation, but can't stop that man when he gets the seal in front of you. Lau Pepe.
Hornery. Now Richards. Gets busy. Oh, Jacob Richards. Oh!
How did that come out,
That
Coley?
was 3/4 down the hoop, that ball. Spat back out somehow. But Jacob Richards will go over the line to shoot 2.
Super quick spin to the baseline there and tough finish. Just popped out. Just a couple extra turns by Berkey on that ring down there. Just to tighten it up a little bit more.
As David Johnson checks back in to replace Nick Marshall. Good minutes there from Nick Marshall.
Yep, exactly, Coley. Took the words out of my mouth. Solid minutes from Nick Marshall.
Jacob Richards drains the first free throw. Much to the delight of the home crowd here at Ulverston. Makes the second as Richards. 3:12 left in this one. It's a 1-point ball game in favour of the Kings. Davis. Oh, Kendrick Davis. 13 points now for Davis. Clutch basket there by the Kings import. Oh, the pass, a great hustle there from Johnson, but he couldn't save the ball from being turned over. Davis now on the run for the Kings. Oh, big block there by Bryce Hamilton.
Says no thank you. Very athletic, the two imports, Coley, DJ and Hamilton for the JackJumpers.
They look like being a
crowd's getting into it.
Handy fit. Oh, there's the pressure on Davis.
Oh, wide open three, missed there for
Maluach. JackJumpers chance here to tie this game up. Hamilton, no good on the three ball. Here goes Dellavedova. The experience of Matthew Dellavedova goes to work here.
Good D there.
And short there on the little flip. Good defense there by Hamilton. He goes air, kicks it out. Johnson.
That's the one.
Oh, Johnson with a corner three. We're tied up at 91 here at Ulverston, and the crowd's going bonkers.
Been waiting for the ball to get into his hands, Coley.
15 points now for Johnson. Davis, short. JackJumpers a chance
transition here.
Take the lead. Minute 40 left.
Nice
Richards.
Give and go there.
Jacob Richards.
Beautiful give and go from Air and Richards. Richards is pumped about it.
Brian Gorgon forced to call a timeout. Minute 35 to go. It's the Tassie JackJumpers in front, 93-91. Jacob Richards having himself a night tonight. 21 points now for the Hobart big man. And he has put the JackJumpers in front, much to the delight of the 1,000 people here at Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston.
Yeah, it was a great patience by Ben Air too in that transition to get Richards to pass and cut. Just a simple give and go, but got the steal down low and right decision there by Ben Air. Well, crowd's getting into a little bit, Coley. 1:35 to go.
There's a massive kids waiting down near the southwest corner of the building there for the end of this game, but I reckon there might be a few more timeouts called before we get to that point. Close finish. This is where the work on the practice court sort of comes into effect, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
In these moments.
Yeah, at times in these situations too that we've seen the JackJumpers in the past have used their assistants to run special plays. Someone that's got, some quick hits and ATO plays that they've got in their bag. Jared Weeks just taps Coach Mark Radford on the shoulder there, going, I like that play you've just ran. We'll see what happens.
So here we go, minute 30 left. The Kings trail by 2. JackJumpers are on the march here at Ulverston.
Watch for a blitz here on Davis. Yeah.
Oh, into Lau Pepe.
Good
kicks it back
rotation
out.
Down low.
Maluach, 3-ball. Maluach with the
good pass
three.
by Lepepe. Saw the double coming, just got rid of it straight away. You can't hesitate on that. Lepepe would be double team. You kick it, wide open three.
Kings back in front.
Yeah, good possession.
Richards with a lob pass there to Johnson. Maluach again. Maluach back-to-back triples for the Kings, and they lead by 4. Clutch baskets there. Hamilton goes himself, blocked by Suarez. No. Call for the foul. And Hamilton will go over the line to shoot 2. The crowd here at Olds tonight have got great value for money. Close game, plenty of highlights, plenty of buckets, and a good look at how both teams are going to shape up this year. And also seen a few guys that aren't on rosters who might just help their cause in the coming weeks, Moo. Jacob Richards in particular.
Yeah, look, you never know, mate. You never know. Jacob Richards certainly has had a solid game tonight.
So, second one didn't fall. So it's a 3-point ball game here for the Kings. 36 seconds left. Dellavedova looking to just wind some time off the clock here. Spin move.
Little floater
Matthew
down.
Dellavedova.
Timeout here.
That's why he's a 4-time Olympian for Australia. That's why he played in the NBA. Big game player. And puts the Kings up by 5. 25.9 seconds left on the clock. Just cleared everyone else out, said, fellas, I've got this. And just did what he's been doing.
Right. It's done it time and time again. Yeah, time and time again, Delhi's just gone to work in those critical crunch time moments. Makes a play. Still plenty of time, Coley.
So the Kings are over the foul limit. They've JackJumpers well under though for the quarter, so they can get a few more stoppages here, Jackies, if they need to get to that situation and force the Kings to inbound the ball. But first things first, they need a basket.
Yeah, certainly those two triples in the last 30 seconds were very critical for the Sydney Kings.
Maluat's now up to 18 points for the game. 3 of 7 from beyond the arc tonight.
Yeah, great spread of scorers there for the Kings, Coley. Got 7 in double figures.
JackJumpers are only the 3 guys in double figures, led by Jacob Richards at 21 points. They need to get the ball in here quickly. They do. Johnson, air,
well,
shot
good,
fake.
Good fake. He's got to get down. That's short.
Well short. Nothing but air. And out of bounds. Kings now with the decided advantage in this one. Lead by 5 with possession. 20 seconds to go. Davis now hits the ground. Foul there will be on Hamilton. Nothing malicious in that one. He's suddenly got up a little bit stiff and sore there.
Davis hit
Kendrick
hard on
Davis. On Brian Gorgon, I might be contemplating bringing out my blue chip guard in this situation. Just and a timeout call by Kings coach Brian Gorgon. 17.4 left on the game clock. They lead this one by 5. And looking likely winners here in this NBL preseason game at Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston.
Yeah, the Kings have certainly sucked a little bit of air out of the Harcourt Stadium here. It's just gone real quiet. But
all in all, I think both coaches will be pretty happy with what they're going to get out of this game. I think they've seen some good things, seen a few things they need to tidy up on. From JackJumpers' point of view, what's obviously with key personnel to come back as well from Saudi Arabia and just back from injury and illness as well. I think both teams will be okay this season, Luke.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I just feel both teams will be happy with the performance so far. Probably won't make too many adjustments to, for the game on Wednesday night when they go at it again. Like I said before, you don't want to show all your cards early on here, but it's just good to see what other people can do. You've got the new imports. You're trying different people too in different spots as well. And obviously, it's a pretty new team for. More so for the JJs and the Kings. They've got a lot of guys returning, but obviously there's minute restrictions too, and on those sort of, in these sort of games, Coley. So
yep.
We've got, looks like inbound will be in the backcourt. Everyone in the backcourt for both teams here.
So Dellavedova to inbound, it finds Lau Pepe, hands it back to Dellavedova.
Got a foul to give as well. They need to try to stop the clock.
10 seconds have been lost off the clock. There's the foul by Air. But I think that might be all she wrote for the JackJumpers now, as the Kings handled the pressure there successfully.
It's hard, those situations. I feel like on that far side, Jacob Richards was grabbing the guy trying to, but you can't do it intentionally because it's classed as unsportsmanlike, and it's just tough in those situations where you're trying to stop the ball and gain a foul without being too aggressive.
So 6.3 left on the clock. Dellavedova to inbound the ball in the front court. Finds Davis. And there's a foul there on Richards. But it'll be all in vain for the JackJumpers. There's Maliwach with the 2 dagger threes in the final stages here. Will give Sydney the win in this NBL pre-season clash. Davis is at the line to ice this game. Just gets the first one to drop. And makes the second, Kendrick Davis. 15 points on the night. Johnson with the late 3, drains it. But there's the full-time siren here at Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston, with the Sydney Kings running out 101 to 97 victors in this first NBL pre-season clash between the two teams. Top scorers in tonight's game for the Sydney Kings: 15 points to Kendrick Davis, 15 points to Kelly Lau-Pepe. Top scorer for the Kings was Maliwach with 18, Matthew Dellavedova also with 15, and Quat Noi with 13. While for the Tassie JackJumpers, Jacob Richards, fantastic effort by the Hobart player. 21 points tonight to go with 6 rebounds and 4 assists. 18 points to David Johnson on some very nice three-point shooting, 6 of 8.
Can shoot it.
Can shoot it, can David Johnson. And Bryce Hamilton, the other import, with 12 points. Nick Marshall with 9 points. Tiger Campbell with 8 points to go with 5 assists as well. So some stats there, Murray, that just caught your eye that sort of helped the Kings out and maybe were the downfall of the JackJumpers tonight.
Oh, not really, mate. Just looking at the spread of the scorers.
It's impressive,
the scorers
isn't it?
there, you know, and the clip that they shot it at as well. Pretty impressive again from the 2. Inside the arc, 71%. They got some good looks as well. Just made some good plays. You know, that pass from LaPepe, double teamed and kick out for an open 3, and then transition 3 as well. Were critical, but good fight back from the JackJumpers. They got down by 13. They made some adjustments at halftime as well, and plugged away and got the lead at 1 point. So yeah, good hit out for the first one of the year. Great to see him up on the northwest coast, and good quality game that the fans got to see here tonight.
So that's a wrap here from Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston tonight, where the Sydney Kings have ran out 101 to 97 winners over the Tassie JackJumpers in the first NBL pre-season match. The two teams will go at it again at the Elfin Sports Stadium in Launceston on Wednesday night. Dave Moore will look after you there with the commentary duties. But from Harcourt Stadium, big thanks to Moose Sturziger, big thanks to Deb and Michael Lynch on the buttons and on the camera tonight. And from Harcourt Stadium in Ulverston, it's good night.